Hi everybody, I'm a minute early instead of late today. This is Kara. Here's my disclaimer. If you have any injuries, issues, conditions, concerns, this may not be right for you. If you have back stuff, neck stuff, you might not want to roll through your spine. You might want to hinge. If you need to keep your head and shoulders down during any of this, you may. I'll try to give some options. I'm going to give some beginner and intermediate variations or progressions, so you can always stick with the more basic or join me for some of the more intermediate versions. Okay, are we ready? I think we are. Okay, we're going to get a little warm up first. So I want you to start sitting on your mat, nice and tall on your posture. So take a nice big breath in, and then I just want you to exhale. As you breathe, expand laterally to the side and filling the back, and then let out all the air. So breathe nice and deep, filling that air and letting it all out. So I'm gonna have you lay down on your back. So we're gonna roll back a little bit and lay down here, okay? We're gonna keep breathing there, a couple more focused breaths. So if you want to put your hands on your rib cage, that can help you feel this. So we're going to breathe in, and it doesn't have to be a noisy breath. That's perfect for you guys to feel it. Big inhale and exhale out, okay? Keep breathing like that for me. And then I want you to find your neutral pelvis. So we're going to do a little imprint and release. Or if my belly button and pubic bone were a 12 and a 6 on a clock, we're going to tilt, lengthen that low back. Use your abs, not your butt, but your abs to shorten and lengthen. So we're going to lengthen the low back, bringing ribs to hips and lengthen back out. So keep breathing as you do this. Do this one more time. Breathe it in and out. All right. From here, we're going to do a little hip release. So I'm going to have you take your right leg, drop it to the side, slide it along your mat, and then pull it back up the midline. So drop it out, slide it long, and pull it back in. One more time that way. Drop the knee out, slide it long, and pull it back in. We're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So now drop that left leg out to the side, slide it along your mat, and pull it back up. Drop the leg, keep that other hip down. Bring a little awareness to those abdominals, stabilizing you in that neutral spine. Last time, drop it out, slide it along, and pull it back in. Okay, a little spinal rotation here. We're going to keep our shoulders and arms down, and I just want you to drop your knees to the right. Feel a little stretch in that spine, and then bring it back up. And then drop it to the left, and bring it back up. If you want to take your arms out to the side on the mat for a little more stability, you can. Breathe in as you rotate. Exhale, bring it back. This should feel kind of nice. We need to warm the body up before we go through this workout. One more time to the left, and then bring it back in. Reach your hands up to the ceiling for me, just over your chest and shoulders. And then I want you to reach your hands to the ceiling, protracting or opening those shoulder blades, and then squeeze them back. A little scapular isolation here, a little protract and retract. So only thing moving are my shoulder blades. One more big inhale, reach, exhale, pull it back. Now feel where those shoulders are down and set on your back. And then we're gonna make a little arm scissor. Try not to let these ribs and hips change as you scissor the arms up and back and up and back. One more time, up and back, and then bring both arms down by your side. So we're gonna do a little articulating bridge here to warm up that part of the spine. So that pelvic tilt we did earlier, we're gonna continue it all the way up to a bridge. So give me a little posterior tilt of the pelvis for it, imprinting, pulling the belly in, and then using glutes, hamstrings, ab, and back muscles, peel up to a nice straight line. Reach those knees over your toes and find that spine. Big inhale to stay at the top, and then as you exhale, we're gonna melt down bone by bone by bone until you can get that tailbone back to neutral and heavy. So that sacrum or tailbone's heavy on the mat, and then we exhale, we curl the pelvis towards us, peeling up. Fire into those inner thighs a little bit so your knees don't flail out to the side. Reach knees over toes, big inhale to stay, and then melt it back down like a strand of pearls being peeled up off of the mat and coming back down. One more time. We're going to curl it up, bone by bone by bone. Reach and breathe in. And then exhale. Melt it all the way down. Nice. All right, from here, bring yourself to your hands and knees as if you were in that quadruped crawling 4-point kneel position. We're going to do a little cat here to just articulate that spine in a prone position. So hands are right under the shoulders, wrists are there. If you have wrists up, you can go to your fists. Mine are okay, so I'm going to stay right here. We're going to articulate head to tail. So we're going to nod our chin. We're going to round our upper spine and our low back pelvis down and scoop that belly. And then as you inhale, extend tail, middle back, upper back. And you can look up a little bit from thoracic spine, but don't throw your head back like a pet's dispenser. Inhale, and then exhale, curl yourself back up, peeling up, 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 and then articulate it back out to that long line. We're going to do that one more time. Curling up, exhale as you peel up, bone by bone by bone, pulling those abs and the belly button to the spine and the sky. Stretch it out, push those hands into your mat. And then lengthen back out. Hold your nice long line as neutral in your spine as you can so you're not dumping in your back or all squirrely there. And then we're going to do a little wag. I want you to bring your left hip towards your left shoulder. Come back to neutral and go the other way. So we're just going to do a little side to side. It's a little spine lateral flexion. Breathe with this. And just feel that nice release in the side of the hip and waist and spine. All right. There's our warm-up, you guys. So we're going to come back to our supine position. So bring yourself back to laying down on your mat. Okay? We're still going to prep a couple things, and then we're going to hundreds and right into the workout. But right now, I want you to find that nice neutral if you can. Because if you ever need a little bit more, you can have a little imprint or lengthening that low back. Don't just smash it down with the pelvis, but with the abs just pre-connecting. Okay? Hold that position. I want you to find those deep abs, ribs to hips connected, and think, draw, like if your fingers are on your hips, feel like you're drawing away from your hand. Breathe there. Connect that. Now bring your right leg up to tabletop. Without losing those abs, put that foot down. Bring your left leg to tabletop. A little knee fold here, or finding our tabletop. Now we're going to bring right leg up to tabletop. Connecting those abs. Keep it there. Bring left leg to tabletop. Keep it there. Hold that pelvis as neutral as you can. Imprint if you need to. Tap and lift up. Toe taps. Tap and lift. We're lowering the thigh, not just the foot. Extending the hip from the glutes, lowering and lifting. One more time, right and left. Bring it back up and hold those legs there. Reach your arms down by your side. We're going to do a little ab prep or just a little chest lift. Take a big inhale, and if it's okay with your head and neck, we're going to exhale, curl up. Shortening ribs to hips and reach long. And then lower back down. 2 more nice and slow. Curl up as you exhale. You can always keep your feet down on these next ones as well. Curl it up and bring it down. We're going to bring the feet back down. When right into hundreds, I'm going to build it there. If you want to go there right ahead, that's okay. So arms reaching long, shoulders away. Throat relaxed, neck muscles. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl up where you just were. Now pump your arms vigorously, but control. Pumping like you're pushing against something. And can you bring the leg up to tabletop? And the other one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Option to take the legs long and strong from the seat. Pumping, breathe. In, fill your lungs all the way. Let out every last drop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 5 pumps. Exhale for 5 pumps. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and bring it in. Give yourself a little hug. We're gonna rock ourselves up to seated. From here, we're gonna go right into some half rollbacks to warm it up before we option for a roll up. So you put your hands behind your thighs, your feet are out in front of you with the knees bent. We're gonna sit tall and then curl your tailbone under, pulling your belly in and go to the posterior parts of your pelvis, the sits bones, and then bring it back up. We're gonna exhale, curl it back, and bring it up. You can let go of your thighs if that works for you. Roll it back and sit it up, just about halfway. We're gonna roll it back and hold. Can you turn to the left? Center, right, center. Inhale, exhale, and sit it on up. You can stick with that if that works better for your body. We're gonna roll down and do 3 full roll-ups. My first one sometimes isn't the best. Hopefully I got this today. So start by curling that tailbone under and rolling yourself all the way back. Take those legs out long if this works for you, or stick with that half roll back. I'm gonna exhale to curl up. Inhale as I start the movement. And exhale. Reach all the way up and over. And then we're gonna go right back down. Control that lay down. Try to reach those feet long. And down. Inhale. As you exhale, curl yourself up. Control your way back down. Bone by bone by bone by bone. Arms overhead. We have one more full range. Exhale, curl up, 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 over vertical pelvis on those sits bones. And then we're gonna roll back and stay. Roll back, roll back, roll back. If you were doing the half, join us laying on your back. Okay, just make sure. Now, we're gonna go right into single leg or one leg circle. So if you bring your left leg to tabletop and then up to the sky, that right leg can stay down in a bent position, or you can reach it long. Our goal here is pelvis stability. So we're gonna pull those abs in. This leg in the sky, my left one, is gonna go across my midline, down, around, and up. Your circle can be the size of a wine glass or bigger if you can really keep that other side hip down, abs pulling in. We're gonna pause at the top and reverse it. Go away from your body, down and up. Inhale to start the circle, exhale up, or at least breathe. Bring it down. How stable can you keep that pelvis? One more circle. Bring it up to the top, bend the knee, find the floor. Bring the other leg to bend. Option again, you can keep the knee bent a little bit if you have tight hamstrings. Straighten it to your ability. This leg can stay bent or reach out if you have that mobility. Hips stable, hips long. Try not to let that hip hike up, but stay long through the waist, right? So you can see long here. Okay, I'm gonna keep my hands here, go across my midline and around. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. One more this way. Pause, long through the waist, right? Now go away from the body, down and up. Away from the midline, down and up. Away, pull it up. Last time, bring it up, bend that leg, put it on the floor, and then we're gonna rock ourselves up to seated. You can always roll up and down as well as you want. All right, so we're gonna do a little balance challenge here. So if you know rolling like a ball and you have a healthy spine, you're more than welcome to do it. Otherwise, we're just gonna hold the balance position because I don't know all of your injuries, issues, or see you through video. So we're gonna find the back edge of our sits bones and see if we can just hover our feet off of the floor, pulling into my belly, pushing my legs away, and I'm just balancing on back edge of sits bones. You'll see I'm wobbling a little bit. That's where that challenge is, to find that balance. If you wanted to roll like a ball 3 times, you would roll back to your shoulders and come back up. Again, I'm just gonna hold the correct balance. All right, feet back on the floor. I'm gonna reach them out. You can keep them bent. We're coming down for our series of 5. So roll yourself down with control. Bring one leg to tabletop and the other. Single leg stretches first. So you can stay down with head and chest if you have some neck stuff going on. Otherwise, join me in curling up to a chest lift. Left hand goes on the inside of your right knee. Right hand goes by the right ankle. And then we're going to take a left leg long, reach it from the seat, pull the abs in. Now, no dancing with the pelvis on this one. Keep it still. And then we're going to switch and switch. Pull those abs in, imprint or neutral. Find the reach. Pull the belly in and in. One more right and left. Bring both legs to tabletop and rest it down. Double leg stretches next. We're going to stay up in that chest lift. Arms and legs go away from each other. Arms can go overhead or circle around to come back in based on your space. So legs at tabletop, curl it back up from those abs, reaching hands towards those shins. Inhale, reach arms and legs away. Exhale, scoop knees back to start. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms circle, or they can come straight over. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and I can't count. And bring it in and rest it down. You can always do less reps than I cue if you need to, or count yourself. I try not to tell you a number, then I can't be wrong. All right, from here we're going to single straight leg stretch, which is also known as scissors. So both legs are going to go straight and strong. I want you to find your quadricep to help keep that leg straight. And then we're going to curl the head and chest up. You can put your hands behind your head and push your head into your hands, pulling shoulder blades down if you need a little bit of support. Otherwise, we're going to grab the right leg, reach the left leg long from that seat, and a little extra pulse. And then we're going to reach, reach, switch, breathe, exhale, exhale, exhale. Again, pelvis is still. One more right, left, bring it up, and rest it down a moment. Double leg lowers or double straight leg lowers. We're going to lower and lift both legs together. So we're going to curl head and chest up, find those abs, find that neutral or imprint. Wrap your thighs into a little Pilates, squeeze the heels together, lower your legs 2 inches, scoop it up. You can go a little further as long as you don't change that pelvis position. Lower and lift. 3 more. Scoop. 2, 1, and rest it down. 1 more in this series, and then we come out of this position, crisscross. So the legs are the same as single leg stretch, but we're going to rotate. So I'm going to curl my head and chest up. My legs are at tabletop. I'm going to take left leg out long and rotate, twist. My shoulders aiming towards my opposite knee. Inhale to center. Exhale the other side. Inhale. Keep it slow. Muscles, not momentum. We're going to do 1 more to each side. We started towards the camera, away from the camera, and bring it down. Rock yourself up to seated. Straighten your legs out long for me, as long as you can. You can bend the knees a little bit if you have tight hammies. We're going to spine stretch forward here. So reach your hands forward, shoulders down. Try not to get them up to your ears, but down and connected. Pelvis is going to stay as vertical as we can. Exhale, we're going to reach forward over that imaginary beach ball, reaching forward over your toes, not trying to touch them. And then re-step your spine. So we're flexing forward on our exhale. Get all the air out. Reach forward. And then slide your shoulder blades down. Use your back extensors to come back up tall. 2 more, just like that. Exhale, reach. And then bring it back up. Exhale, reach. And then bring it back up. Nice. From here, we're going to go into a little open leg rocker prep. Again, if you got it, you can rock it. I'm not going to do rocking. We're going to find back edge of sits bones. We're going to bring our legs to a turned out wide tabletop. And just balance here. If you've got the mobility, you can balance on your sits bones. This is a precursor to our teaser in a little bit. Find that connect. And then whoop, bring it back up. All right, a little saw. So now I want you to sit back up tall, kind of like we did for that spine stretch forward, but we're gonna open our legs, dorsiflex those feet or pull your toes towards you. Your arms are gonna reach out to the side. Guys, arms are windmilling, ceiling fanning, they stay together. Energy reaching out and down. I want you to rotate towards one side. Flex forward like you're reaching pinky finger to pinky toe. Restack your spine. Inhale to the other side. Exhale forward. Restack, rotate all the way around. Reach it forward. Coming back up. Rotate it around. Flex it forward. Restack. One more to each side. Towards the camera. Reach for that opposite pinky toe. The back hand goes up. Restack. Rotate. Last time. Exhale as you fold over. Point abs in. Restack. And bring it in. All right. From here, we're going to go to our belly for some prone work. We're going to start with a little swan. So I need you with your legs long and active. I like mine a little bit apart. Actually, my low back and SI joint like it a little better. So hands are by, just in front of your shoulders, close by your side, elbows back towards your ribs. We're going to press up here into a small swan, like cobra in yoga. So our head just covers the nose off of the mat. I'm going to get a little active in my booty. I'm going to push my booty bone into the mat, lifting my belly like I have a hot coal or a lava tunnel going under there. We may not actually leave that surface, but we're trying to pull up. Now, I'm going to slide shoulder blades down and just come up to my forearms. Notice I'm not dumping in my back, but I'm staying lifted, right? Trying to find a little sunshine there. And then I'm going to bring it back down. Okay? Slide your shoulders down, pubic bone down, and extend, back extension, thoracic spine extension. Crown of the head reaches long, and then bring it back down. I'm going to offer pressing up further if that works for you, okay? So stay with what we did if that's better for your spine. We're going to pull shoulders down, pubic bone down, belly in, and extend the spine. Crown of the head reaching long, and pressing up to where you can. Reach, try not to throw head back. Lengthen that neck. Bring it back down. 2 more times, staying with the small or the full version, right? Shoulder blades down, pubic bone down, belly lifted. Slide and extend up to your spot. I'm pressing into my hands, my triceps get a little work. And then I control it back down. 1 more time, shoulders down, belly in, extending that upper spine. Pubic bone, pressing down, breathe, breathe, and then bring it down. We're gonna do single leg kick here. So the nicer version is to put your hands stacked and your forehead on your hands. You can also go to like a little baby swan and hold that position. Okay, I'm gonna do that so I can talk and not be talking face down onto the mat. But again, stay here, still belly lifted, pubic bone down. But this is an option here, okay? We're gonna do 2 kicks and then a reach with each leg. It's a hamstring curl. So we're gonna go pull, pull, reach. Kick, kick, reach. Alternating legs. Find abs, shoulders stable. Hamstring, pull, in. 2 more each leg. Pull, pull, reach. Pull, pull, reach. Pull, pull, reach. Pull, pull, reach. And then rest it down. Double leg kick. You guys, very similar, but both legs together. So we're gonna zip it together. I'm gonna rest my hands on my low back. Wherever you can reach, you can interlace them. Most people's shoulders like it better not interlaced. My head is turned to one side. I'm just chilling for a sec, okay? We're gonna do belly in, glutes active, hips stay extended. 3 kicks. Kick, 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 and then extend arms and legs. Reaching out. You look like Iron Man flying. You get your turbo jets here, right? And then we bring it down. Turn your head to the other side. We go kick, 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 extend like you're flying. Turn your head back to the first side. Kick, kick, kick. Reach it long. Other way. Turn your head. Kick, kick, kick. Reach it long. We're going to do 1 more each side. Kick, 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 and extend, crown of the head long, turn to the last side, kick, 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 and extend, and lower back down. We're gonna press right back into that shell stretch. So if you press your hips back over your heels, arms reach long like a child's pose, pull your belly in, reaching long. My very first Pilates instructor called this a little piece of heaven. So find that release, stretch it out, breathe. Give me one more big breath there, and then bring it in. All right, sitting back up on your hips, we're gonna do a little hinge back or a neck pull prep. So put your hands behind your your hands behind your head with your elbows wide, but slightly forward so the shoulder blades are connected and these lat muscles are firing. We're just gonna hinge back a little bit and then sit right back up. And that's all we're doing right now, just a little hinge, just a hinge and back up. A hinge, back up, one more time. Hinge and hold, find that little earthquake, pull the abs in, reach, tall with the crown of the head, and sit all the way up. Reach your hands out in front of you, plant those feet down. We're gonna roll all the way back. So we're just gonna hinge back as far as you can, hinge, 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 and then roll it all the way down. Put your hands by your side, bend your knees, bring them one at a time up to tabletop, connecting back in those abs. We're gonna do a little corkscrew legs, okay? Both legs go up to the ceiling. Really fire into those obliques. It's okay to have a little pelvic shift as we do this, but don't get out of control. It's an oblique challenge. Corkscrew legs, I call Texas U-turns. Legs stay glued together. We're gonna tip them over to the right side, down towards the floor, up the left side. When I get to the top, here's the U-turn. I go back to the left, down, around, and up. Right side again, down, around, up, together. Down to the left, around, and up. We're gonna do one more full circle. We're going down, and up, left, down, around, and up, and bend your knees. Very good. We're gonna plant those feet on the floor. Bent knees, more than 90. Feet in line with your sits bones, pressing hands down. We're gonna shoulder bridge here. So this is a hinge bridge, and I'll give you a couple options. So make sure you're nice and open on those collarbones. Sticking to my mat now, I'm getting sweaty. Okay, tighten up those abs. Keep your spine as in line as you can. Push into your heels. You can even wiggle your toes up a little bit if you want. And then lift up in one piece. Try not to back bend, but to long line. Reach knees over toes. Breathe. And then drop your pelvis back down. Okay? Broad shoulders. Tighten your core first. And then we're hinging up like a drawbridge. Lift straight up. Hold it for an extra squeeze of those glutes and those knees reaching long. And rest it down. One more, and I'm going to add on a progression here. You can stick with what we're doing. Here, lift up and hold. Now, stay in that bridge, or you can give me a hip dip if you need to. Otherwise, bring the right leg up to the sky. Keep your hips as steady as you can. We're going to pull that leg down, lift it up. Pull it down, lift it up. Pull it down 2 more times. Lift and pull. Energy in those legs. Pull it down, bend your knee, find it there. If you need to reset, drop down and come back up to join us. Otherwise, strong glutes, level hips, try not to let them drop. Bring the other leg to tabletop and up to the sky. Knee on that right leg reaching. Now we pull the foot down, point it up. Pull it down, point it up, down, point it up, down, and up. One more time. Pull it down and up. When you bring it down, put your feet on the ground and drop straight back down. All right, rock or roll yourself up to seated. Time for a little spine twist. So we're gonna sit nice and tall with those legs together. Bend your knees if you have tight hammies. Try to get your pelvis vertical, neutral spine, so we're not slumping or slouching, but sitting tall, marionette doll string. Okay, arms reach out to the side. Now we're just gonna twist. So I'm going to twist towards the camera. Twist, pulse, pulse. Inhale through center. Exhale, exhale, exhale. So it's an inhale and an exhale. Little more. Inhale. One more each side. Bring it in and and rest. We're going to go into some side line. So if you guys will lay on your side, pick a side, and then if you'll make a little pillow, bend your elbow and then rest your ear on your bicep or in the little triangle shape. You can go here if you need to, and then a progression would be up on your elbows, but you're not allowed to sink there. So pick your position. We're going to start with a side kick here. So I'm going to lift the top leg in line with my hip. My abs are tight, and you can keep that there, or you can make a little, like I call it a cupcake holder, little tripod with my hand. I'm going to go kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull. I go flex, flex, point, 3 more, kick, kick, pull. In line with that hip, active leg, pull it behind you. Last one in front of you, pull it back, and then lower it down. So legs are out long. Sorry for what to tell you. You can bend the bottom leg forward into tabletop as a kickstand if you need a little bit more stability. Okay? I'm going to keep my legs long. I call it a banana shape. My spine is nice and straight. My hips are ever so slightly flexed forward. So from here, we're going to do a top leg up, and then we're going to bring the bottom leg up to meet it and lower together. A little stagger. So top up in line with hip. Bottom leg meets it. They lower together. So top, bottom, together. Top, bottom, together. Top, bottom, together. One more time. Top, bottom, and down. All right, a little swimming on our side. Can you lift both legs up just a little bit? I'm going to point my toes this time, and I'm going to swim my legs from the hips, staying as still in those abs as I can, trying to stay lifted and long in the side of my waist. And I'm going to bring it down, okay? Top leg comes forward. If this works for you, you can put it here if that works better for you. I'm going to grab my leg, and I'm going to come up onto my arm here, but I still want to stay lifted, okay? Now, reach that bottom leg long and lift it and lower it. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Staying strong in that core. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. And then rest that down. All right. We're going to go back to that top leg. I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to turn out. I'm going to do a little développé leg. So I'm going to slide that foot into my knee in like that little frog shape. Lift it up to the sky and pull it down. So my toe is sliding up my shin to about my knee. Extend the leg to the sky, pull it down. So we're a little bit turned out, and then we're pulling down. Bring it in, kick it up, pull it down, kind of like a rocket kick. Breathe it in, exhale it down. Last time, in, up, and pull it down. All right, we're gonna go prone. Make that little pillow for your hands, lift your belly, reach your legs out long, and then I want you to turn out and hover those feet up. Heel beats, like Dorothy trying to get home from Oz. Ready? For 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Pull belly in, heels click together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. All right. Normally I would just have you turn onto the other side. I'm going to flip over so I'm facing the camera. All right. Find that nice long spine. Your feet slightly in front of you. Lift that bottom rib cage, then come on through the waist. Lava tunnel, hot, cold, tap, piece of sunshine, or your hand, whatever works for you. Again, option to come here. I'll do this one for the first one. I'm going to lift the top leg forward, flex foot, kick, kick, point to pull. Kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull. One more. Kick, kick, pull, and bring it down. All right, here's the stagger. I'm going to use my kickstand. Top leg, bottom leg, lower. Top, bottom, lower. Up on my side, I can't go as high, but it's not about how high. It's about long and lower. Top, bottom, together. Top, bottom, together. Top, bottom, together. One more. Top, bottom, together. I'm going to come down, back down to my hand can be here. Check that you're stacked or that kickstand. We're going to hover both legs up and now swimming kick. Swimming kick. Keep your pelvis stable Shoulders and hips stacked in line, belly lifted, breathing in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that top leg forward where you can grab your ankle or you can put your leg down here to lift and lower if that's better on your hip and knee. This one gives me a nice little glute stretch. Pointed leg, lift, lower. Stay parallel here, lifting and lower for a little inner thigh lift. Abs are still drawing in. Can you still put that little piece of sunshine under your waist? 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right. We're going to rotate those legs out a little bit to your Pilates stance. Develop a leg here. We're going to slide that top leg to the knee. Kick it up to the sky. Flex and pull it down. Bring it in, up, and down. Bring it in, up, and down, in, up, and down. 2 more. Pull it in. Kick it up. Do you feel like a rocket yet? Bring it in, up, and bring it down. All right, we're going prone one more time with those heel beats. So this time we're going to turn out again. Forehead on your stacked hands. Belly in, pubic bone down. Hover those feet. 8 clicks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. We're going to open. 8 more. Ready? Inner thigh glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release it. All right. So from here, we're going to come back up to our seated position. It's time for some teaser preps. Because I have some stuff where my back doesn't flex really well. It's like a little pad. You can have a folded hand towel there as well that can help me through this. So we're going to start with that same balance position we had earlier, right? You can reach here. This is our teaser. Woo. Bent legs is okay. All right. We're going to try to roll up to that. But to start with, we're going to roll it down, okay? So bring one leg up to that diagonal line or tabletop. Hands overhead. We're just going to come up to that position, keeping the 1 foot on the floor. So we're going to curl up and find that teaser prep. And then control and roll it back down. I'm going to switch legs. Bring the other leg on that diagonal in line with my other leg. Reach overhead. I'm going to exhale as I curl up. I had to use a cheat. And then both feet down. Roll it down. So you can stay with that option. You can stay with the balance that we did first. I'm going to bring both legs to tabletop. I'm going to reach my arms overhead. As I exhale, I'm going to come up to that balance teaser. Extend my legs if I can. Hopefully arms and legs are in line. You'll see I'm challenged here a little bit. Breathe. And then bring your hands back behind you. We're going to go down to forearms. Legs stay on that long line. You can bend the knees if you need to. So we're going to do hip circles or hip twists. This is very much like our corkscrew leg, but now in a position. So don't slump, but stay strong. Ribs in. Now take the legs to one side. Circle back up to the top. Go the other way. You guys, we're on the home stretch, I promise. Bring it down and up. Down, around, and up. One more. And one more to the second side. Bring it up. Bend your knees. Can. So again, strong in those shoulders. Pull them down, ribs in. Now, we're going to shift to the left cheek. Extend our legs out long. Bring it in. Shift to the right cheek. Legs extend long. So this is called can. So if you were a rockette leaning back, you'd feel that kick line. Go left and right. We're going to go one more each time. Shift to that first side. Kick it out. Bring it in. Kick it out. Bring it in and down. All right. We got a couple more prone. We're going to go swimming, but I'm going to build you up there. You don't have to take it to the full tempo one. You can stay with this basic. If you can't lay on your belly, you're too late for that, but you can do this on all fours. I'm going to have you take right arm and left leg, reach long. Now lift your belly. That hot coal is there again, right? And then bring that down. Opposite side, left arm, right leg, reaching them long. And then back down. Right arm, left leg, opposite sides, lifting the belly, extending shoulder and glutes for hip. Bring it back down. Second side, left arm, right leg, reaching. Don't think up, think out long. Okay? Now we're going to take it into Superman flying. So both arms and legs come up. Now we're gonna flutter kick here for a 50 count in that 100th breath. So inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. In and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale. And bring it in. All right, sit it right back into that child's pose, shell stretch again. Pull the belly in, push the hips back, push into the floor, lift your belly, make it an active stretch, y'all. And then bring it in. All right, we're on that super home stretch. Leg pull front, or basically a plank. I'm gonna add options, but we're gonna start strong. You can do this on your forearms. Otherwise, we're gonna reach one leg back. Wrists and hands right under your shoulders. I'm gonna get strong. See the sink? I'm gonna get strong in those shoulders. Lift my ribs, and then my legs are out into that plank position. Guys, you can just hold that. I can lift a leg and put it back down. Lift a leg, put it back down. Lift a leg, put it back down. Lift, put it back down. Knees come down. Okay, I'm gonna add a little shift to that, so we get a little scapular glide, if that works for you. Again, forearms are allowed. So strong shoulders, lift your ribs, activate quads, glutes, hamstrings, shoulders, every muscle, right? Lift one leg, point and shift back. Pull yourself forward, foot comes back down. Flex, point and shift towards your toe. Flex the foot to come back, put it down. Reach, back, pull, and down. Lift, reach, pull, down. One more time each leg. Lift, reach, pull, and down. Lift, reach, pull, down. Rest it down. All right, reverse plank, also known as leg pull back. You guys, this can be done on your hands or down on your forearms if you have sensitive wrists. Keep your knees bent like a crab walk if you need this nicer. Legs out long. Can be done in a turnout. If you have hyperextended knee tendency, stay parallel. So we're gonna lift the pelvis, strong shoulders. Eye gaze stays a little bit forward, and we're in a nice long line, reverse plank. And then bring it down. Again, you can do that from your forearms. We're gonna add 3 leg lifts on each side, just one side each leg, I promise. So lift up, find that position. How stable and strong can you be everywhere as you lift and lower? Lift and lower, one more. Lift, lower it down, reset. Make sure you're nice and strong on your other side. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift, lower. Rest it all the way down. Last 3 moves, y'all, promise. All right, fist, hand. We're gonna come up to like a high kneeling. I'm gonna turn my left leg out, find a little T, tipping over like a little teapot, and bring that leg up. My top hand is coming behind my head. I'm gonna try a kneeling side kick. You guys, you can just hold this position. We're gonna go kick, kick, pull, which we did earlier. Kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull. One more. Kick, kick, pull, and then bring it down, sit down. We're gonna go right into a little mermaid on this side. That hand closest to your hip with your feet away. We're gonna press down into that and reach over. And then come back up, counter stretch the other way. Bring it down, reach over, big inhale, feel the stretch on that top side, and then a stretch this way. You can do 2 more of those, or join me for 2, just 2. Side bends, where we come all the way up for a little more advanced mermaid. So my knees are a little more open. My feet are kind of tucked together. I'm gonna reach that top hand up strong in this bottom side. It's basically a side bend, advanced mermaid, plank-like position. We're gonna lift up and then rainbow that spine. Strong in that bottom shoulder. Bend your knees to come down. One more. Big inhale as you come up, extend, squeeze inner thighs together, pelvis is lifting. And then bring it back down. All right. Swivel to the other side, or turn over. We're gonna come up to the high kneeling position for that side kick. So the other leg goes out to the side, arms to a T. Tip over like a little teapot. Bring that top hand behind your head if you can. Stack your hips and shoulders, strong in that shoulder, reaching along from the crown of the head. Flex, kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull. 3 more. Kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull, kick, kick, pull. Last time. And then bring that leg down, sit it down. Basic Z-sit mermaid. We're gonna go hand by the hip. Closest to you, reach over, stretching that rib up, pushing into the floor with that hand, and then pull on your shin, counter stretch the other way. And then we go to the first side, breathe, and the second side. Stay there if that works for you, or again, just 2. Take those hips and knees a little bit away, wrapping your, kind of crossing your legs. I say like you're a picnic in a skirt, right? Reach that top hand over. We're gonna extend hips and knees, inner thigh squeeze, and lift that pelvis up to the sky, side bending that spine, and then bringing it back down. Strong in that shoulder. Last one. Big inhale as you go up. Bring it as a water spout, reaching over, and then bring it all the way down. Final move, you guys. Joseph Pilates at Nidal's mat classes with a roll down push up. My arms are gonna come out of camera, but they're reaching overhead. Stand nice and tall. We're gonna nod chin and chest, roll down, one bone at a time, softening your knees if you need to. Be the waterfall cascading off the mountain. And then reach one hand way forward, and the second hand. Third hand finds that plank. Tuck elbows into your side. Bend and straighten as you come down to your knees. 3 push-ups. Toes back down, shift back to that down dog or up stretch. Walk your hands back in, soften, restack your spine. We're doing 2 more, so it's 3 sets of 3 push-ups. Or just hold the plank. Roll down, round down. Big step, big step, big step, plank. Tuck elbows in. 3, 2, keep your core tight. 1, shift back. Walk, hands back. Restack, roll your spine up. Last one, I promise. Big inhale, reach to the clouds or the ceiling. Roll down, round down. Articulate that spine. Feels nice. Big 3 steps out with the hands. Find your plank. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. Shift it back. 3 hand walks back. Restack. Rebuild your spine. All right. Meet me back on your mat. Sit in your crisscross applesauce if that works for you. Reach your hands out. Big inhale. Reach up. And then exhale it down. Press into your mat. Open your heart. Lift that sternum. One more time. Inhale. This time fold forward. Just hang forward over your legs. Breathe. Restack your spine. Shoulders back and down. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and realize that mat work is really challenging. I am dripping. Hope you are too. Thanks, y'all.